Hey, everyone, it's Isaiah. Welcome. Just give me a minute to get rid of this because we have started. That's it. There we are. Welcome. Today I am coming live as every day these days to talk about OTALOCO. And I'm not alone. As you can see, I am with Karen Coccia. Do you say Coccia?
Coccia.
Coccia. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
No worries.
And it's 11 days to OTALOCO. Oh my goddess.
So exciting.
So exciting. SOCO, in case you are living under a rock and you've not realized, is that place to be on December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's the Oracle and Tarot Lovers Congress. 22 speakers, one amazing sponsor, 22 free talks actually, plus freebies, offers, the deck shop. No, sorry, 2 deck shops. Now we have a digital deck shop and a physical deck shop. We have 22 out of this world stories, and being a little bit on the inside, since I'm the host of this Congress, I can tell you, because I've listened to some of the talks, that they are amazing. It's like so cool to hear people talk about their relationship with the cards in a way that is authentic, raw, emotional, fun, that is not about explaining anything or reading from a guidebook, but it is about the experience that each and every speaker has with one or many, maybe too many decks.
Is there such a thing?
I don't know. It depends on the shelves on your bookshelves, right? But now with Deckible, so our sponsor is Deckible, which is an app or a platform where you can basically download as many decks as your wallet will allow. Play them. So it's like Audible for decks, basically, and it's so cool. Which is going to be dangerous for us collectors or card addicts, but we'll see. Anyway, so Karen is one speakers. Oh, I forgot to say, and I keep forgetting to say that, and I need to say that because it's very important. We have 7 days worth of free replays. So we are not chasing you to watch 21 talks in 3 days, like no sleep, no eat, no going to the toilet. You've got time. I don't like pressuring people to, consume whatever information there is around. So you've got 7 days to breathe it in. Now, if 7 days is not enough for you, you can get more days and you can get more bonuses by upgrading to one of our paying tiers. But more about that on the registration page, which you will find somewhere around this video, depending on which channel you're watching. Yeah, I never know, because YouTube is below and then Facebook is above, but then Instagram, sometimes it's on the side. So it's like, what? Anyway, so Karen, your talk, which I've not listened to yet, but I'm excited because it's one of those rebel talks. Your talk is about ditching the book. I love that. Do you remember the exact title? Because
You know what? I have it right here, so I'm going to read it from it. Throw out the guidebook and receive the most accurate readings of your life.
Ooh, I love that. I love that. It's appealing to my rebel person, although I know that I personally it took me years to dare to and to trust myself. So I'm really looking forward to your talk. But for today, so that our listeners can maybe get to know you a little differently, I'm going to ask 2 questions, like I do for all the speakers in these flash interviews. And so one of them is a kind of a serious question, and the other one is less deep and less serious. So I would like to know, because you are an avid reader of decks, of cards, what is your personal connection? Do you have any philosophies, like Buddhism, or are you connected to something that is like an umbrella thing over the decks, or are you just anything goes as long as I can
I
energy?
I mean, I guess I'm connected to the universe, but I'm very much a free spirit. I used to identify more as a witch. I've kind of moved out of that. It was too confining, too restrictive, and I've really pulled a lot of pieces from all of the different areas where I've studied. And actually, even as a teenager, because as a young child, I was raised Christian, and I sort of rejected that quite young, and it also didn't feel quite right. And when I was a teenager, I started exploring, like, why does prayer work? Because I could tell that it would work, but I didn't see it in the same way that, the church had taught it. And I actually received this whole download about this interconnection of energy. And, like when you're sending prayer to someone else, it's like that sending of an energy. It's that intention. It's like you're sending that. And when you're asking for it, it's just reciprocated, right? You're pulling it in. And so I've kind of based my entire life, I guess, off of that initial main download, because it was just so, and as I've aged and kind of, explored more things, I can see like nuggets of truth in all sorts of things. So it's kind of like different approaches, different belief systems all have truth, but it's kind of like sometimes they're a little tunnel vision. So they have different nuggets. So I've really come to a place where I can see the truth and the nuggets in everything. And that, it just depends on our lensing and how we choose to perceive things.
Yeah. And what we're attracted to, kind of,
Yes.
it's like,
Resonate.
it's like ice cream flavors, isn't it?
Yes.
Some of us like cookie dough, and others like strawberry, and
Right.
they're all ice cream. So
Exactly. Because we're all in the same universe, right? So it's whatever approach works best for you, whatever system and structure or no structure works best. There's still that underlying truth to it all.
And you're a tarot reader, right?
So I am what I call a spiritual life coach. So I'm a certified tarot life coach. I'm a quantum energy healer. I have 3 different Reiki masters under my belt, and then I've studied homeopathy and a whole host of other things. And so I work with clients very much. And what I'm stepping into more calling it life coaching, because even though there's a lot of healing that goes on, the client is always the one doing the healing.
Yeah.
So it's really more of just that guide and interpreter. And
so my question would be, my not serious question would be, if the major arcana of the tarot were celebrities, who would you assign to? I don't know, pick a couple that and they can be any kind of celebrities. They can be fictional characters from books, or singers from nowadays. So I don't know, maybe the Empress.
You said anyone, so I was already formulating an answer.
Okay, sorry.
Is that okay?
Be my guest. No, sorry. Yeah, absolutely. No, I was trying to not overwhelm you with 21 of those.
Oh, thank you. No,
if you have an answer.
I did speak to I think I spoke to I did speak to the hermit in my talk, but this is going to go in a totally different direction. Instantly, when you said that, I had the visual. I had to get his name, Russell Brand.
Oh,
I totally see Russell Brand in the hermit at this point. Like, he has taken just this really introspective, exploratory, down the rabbit hole of existence.
I love that.
There's a lot of depth.
Very cool.
Surprising.
Very cool. Any other that pop out?
So the Empress.
Oh, but you forget the Empress if she doesn't inspire you. Pick
else.
Anyone who's inspiring.
Man, I don't know. Now I'm on the spot, because that one was all like instant drop in, and now so many. So
doesn't matter. It was just a fun question. There's no
a lot of pressure here. That's not true. I got to figure this out.
Well, I can tell you who the High Priestess is for me. She, in my world, I work with goddesses a lot. So in my world, the High Priestess is Persephone, because Persephone is both going upwards and downwards, because she is this both the spring maiden and the autumn witch, basically, or the autumn queen of the dead. So every time I have a deck, I check. This is one of the first cards I go and check and say, does that look like my Persephone, the one that I have in my head? No. Yes. Okay, I'll have this deck then. It's like we are as card people, we are attracted or repelled by decks, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Thank heavens, because otherwise we would be buying all of them.
Well, that, and it would also be pretty boring because they'd also have to wind up kind of similar, right? Because we all have different personalities. So if we're all going to the same thing, then all those decks are going to go by the wayside, and
awesome.
it's kind of
I agree.
streamlined
That's very good. Very nice point. Absolutely. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for these insight. I'll give a ring to Russell Brand now and ask him. Thanks very much. I will see you in OTALOCO, and hopefully I will see you people who are watching this also on OTALOCO. Register, come and play with us. It's going to be so much fun, and it's free, right? Plus you get a real big chunk of amazingness. I'll talk to you soon.